Welcome to my bathroom. It currently is almost 6. I have been up for a little bit. I got up around 5:30. Kind of like to get things situated before I jump right into filming. You know, I'm super excited to take you guys along through my morning routine. I absolutely love mornings. Mornings are my favorite time of the day, and that never ever used to be the case. You asked me 2 years ago if those words were gonna come out of my mouth. I would have never ever believed you. I was the gal who slept in until 10 a.m. Every chance I could, I woke up. I was not excited for the day. I started a morning routine, to be honest, purely because I was seeing it all over social media. It's very much a trend on social media, and everyone was saying it changed their life. I just started doing a few small things in the morning that made me feel good. I noticed a huge difference on my attitude, the way my entire day would go. I heard this quote and it's really stuck with me. Your mornings create your days create your weeks create your months create your years, and your years are your life, which is so true. So that's why I fully believe something as small as a morning routine can truly change your life. I know that sounds very dramatic. It changed my life. That's all I gotta say. Let's rewind a little bit and do our skincare. Okay, last product. I love putting on under eye purely because they feel really good. Unfortunately, I only have one left. What the heck? Why only one? I get these ones from Amazon. I do have a few of these reusable ones. Very fitting. It says iced matcha. So I did already shower this morning, applied this lotion. It's a pretty thick lotion, so a little trick that I do, I'll take some lotion on my hands and then I'll get my hands wet. Kind of keep mixing it in with water. It's a lot more easier to apply. I love the way the lotion feels, especially in the winter, but it kind of be a pain to apply sometimes and get it evenly. So I find mixing it with a little bit of water. And then before the lotion, I did dry brush my entire body. Dry brushing is great for exfoliation, circulation, stimulates lymphatic drainage. We're gonna spritz on a little bit of this Honey Milk by Mix Bar. It smells more like vanilla. So satisfying to cry chopping the pillow. Okay, and then something I forgot to mention, you sleep in sock curls. My hair does not naturally look this put together in the mornings. And I'll spray in a little bit of this texture spray. It's by Matcha. I have fine hair, so love texture spray because it gives you a little bit of volume, makes it look not so limp. If you have fine hair, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And most texture spray, honestly, when you use it, you feel like you have to wash your hair. It just makes it feel disgusting. Not this bad boy. It gives you good texture, but your hair, it's touchable. That's a good word to describe it. Highly, highly recommend. Now for one of my favorite parts of my morning, my matcha. I think I am gonna have breakfast before the gym today because I'm feeling pretty hungry. We're almost out. Might as well just use it all, right? Yeah, let's just use it all. I love making my matcha in the milk frother. It's just super convenient. I don't have to whip out the bowl and whisk. Although the bowl and whisk is a vibe, but this is just more convenient. And it makes it like super frothy. Some essentials for my morning matcha. I'm adding half a scoop of protein powder because I try and get around 30 grams of protein in the morning. It really helps with my overall energy levels throughout the day, reduces cravings, balances blood sugar, a little bit of cinnamon. I love adding cinnamon in everything. Pretty sure this applies to coffee. You can get energy crashes with coffee, but I've heard if you put cinnamon in it, it helps prevent that. I need to fact check myself though, I'm not 100% sure on that. Matcha I'm using this morning is this one. When getting matcha, ceremonial grade is key. The color 100% affects the taste of the matcha. Purchased this one a little while ago and it says ceremonial grade, but for this massive bag, it was a lot cheaper than something like this usually is. So a tin like this is like $30 Canadian, which absolutely outrageous. I'm 100% aware of that. Every single time I buy it, I'm like, matcha, like, you're lucky, I love you. This was $20 for this massive bag. So when I bought it, I had a hunch that the quality wasn't going to be as good. Color is just not as vibrant. It's kind of dull, greeny, yellowish, 100% reflects on the taste. It's kind of like a bitter, not the most pleasant. People are like, why the heck do you have so much energy in the morning? Because I'm excited to hang out with you guys. Every single morning, 100% it's not like this. No, you do not have to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning. I just like it because I'm super slow in the morning. I love the feeling of the world not waking up and not having, it feels like I have no obligations this early in the morning, you know? Anyways. Hold on, my favorite cup is dirty. It's an essential. So my cat has the zoomies right now and I'm gonna see if I can catch her in the act because it's pretty cute. Hey girl. Oh, now you're chill. You guys, she's camera shy. Just top it up with hot, not boiling water. Boiling water will burn the matcha, which it gets rid of its benefits and it makes it taste bitter. look at that foam. That is just beautiful. I've gotten a few questions from you guys saying you want to start getting into journaling, but you're really not too sure where to start or what to do. Honestly, there's no right way. You can really do whatever you want. Some days I'll free write, so just pretty much whatever on my mind, just get it on the paper. There's something about getting it out of your head on the paper. Like, I can digest and understand my thoughts more if something's troubling me. Say when I was in school studying, typing it on the computer didn't hit the same as like writing it in a notebook. Things just really sunk in and I understood things more when I wrote it down. Or an app that I really love is called Gabby Bernstein Coaching App, if you guys know Gabby. She's such a powerful mindset coach. I feel like a lot of people think people who are positive or who have that positive energy, that's something that just comes naturally and they don't have to try, which a lot of the cases is 100% not true. It's very important to me to have a positive mindset because that's just the type of life that I want to live. I want to see the world through beauty rather than negativity and chaos. So that is something that's important to me in the life that I want to live. That being said, it most certainly does not come naturally. It's natural for humans to think about the negativity and what's not working. It's something that I do daily. It really reminds me of the beauty in life and just how blessed and grateful I am. So it's not something that comes naturally. It's something that I practice. I wasn't planning on getting that deep. Like, I almost teared up a little bit. Okay, what the heck? I definitely am a sensitive person when it comes to my environment and I feel the emotions of others and it really affects me. What was I getting at? Anyways, and right when you open it, it gives you a card. So today's card reading, let's see what it says.
I welcome the universe to alchemize my limiting beliefs back to love.
There's daily practices and pretty much what it is it's giving you that positive mindset for the day. So some days when I feel like I need a little extra, when I'm really noticing myself getting into the negativity, I like listening to this. Sometimes hearing it from someone else really works. So the third thing I'll do, I'll follow these prompts. And I think if you're new to journaling, this is maybe the first route that I would go. So 5 prompts that I like to follow. The first one, today I am grateful for. The second, I learned from yesterday. Third, today I want to feel. Fourth, my goal for today. And fifth, my ideal day. If you thought about your ideal day, like how do you want that to play out? Because you 100% can live your dream life and you are fully in charge of how you want to feel. So if you're sick and tired of feeling blah, take control of it, you know, take it by that. Sorry, I really did go on a tangent there, but that's my journaling practice. I'm going a little slower this morning because I'm yapping too much with you guys, but we're gonna get ready a little bit for the gym. I'm also gonna have a little bit of this tiramisu chia pudding. I'm gonna have the whole thing because I feel like it'll be a little bit too much on my stomach before I work out. I don't usually get too sweaty when I work out. I don't do a whole lot of cardio, so I don't mind wearing makeup to the gym. It doesn't break me out. I do have a gym in my condo, but recently I started going back to my old gym. I need to get out of the house. Summer, I love going for walks and being outside and just out and about. I just feel like the buzz of the city and everyone's just more alive. As soon as winter hits, I'm not a huge fan of the cold, so I don't love going outside. I don't leave my condo. Like, I just don't leave. It affects the mental. I started going back to my old gym just to get me out of the house, and let me tell you, a change of environment works wonders. Last video, you guys asked about my makeup routine, which I'm so flattered because I wouldn't consider myself good at makeup, but again, I love makeup. So I'm happy to share. I usually use this tinted sunscreen as an everyday because although I'm not going outside, not seeing a whole lot of sunlight, I still like to put my SPF on. SPF is still essential. And then for a little bit more coverage, I had acne in high school, so I still have redness on my cheeks from my acne, like hyperpigmentation, acne scars. I'll use this MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Absolutely love this product, but I hate how it's a pump because too much comes out and then it's just like very wasteful. So let's see. Sometimes I get it good. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Really nice coverage without it feeling heavy, and it lasts, not going to separate or look weird on your face as the day goes on. Use a beauty blender to blend it in. I do prefer it wet, so BRB. But yeah, since I've been going to my old gym, I kind of got into lifting a little bit more heavy weights, which is kind of fun. I always love switching things up a little bit, you know, just to keep things interesting. That's how I stay consistent. I know I've said before, I usually always go back to my dumbbell workouts, which I do, but now I'm doing a few more heavier weight days just because I'm at my new gym, the equipment's there, and it's been fun. Music of choice this morning, meditation playlist on Spotify. Pretty much just sounds like spa music, so it's very relaxing. The vibes of my makeup routine, very much natural, glowy, but not too glowy. There's a fine line between glowy and greasy. Love Makeup by Mario. Nose Skin Enhancer. This is shade light medium. I use this brush to apply. Super easy to use, natural finish, and just gives you a nice glow. So I'll apply it to all the places that the sun usually hits. You have to make sure you get a good brush. The lady at Sephora recommended this one, Pro Foundation 40. I showed you guys this last time and I was mistaken. So I said these two were powder and this is a cream. It's actually the other way around. These two are cream, this is a powder, and this is a beautiful blush. My current favorite. This is the kind of brush that I use to apply it. So I'll go in with this one first and I'll do a little bit of this one for highlight. Set it with the powder. Focus on the tops of my cheeks to kind of lift the face. For my skin tone, I love a peachy coral kind of blush. They have a lot of different shades in this. Like, it looks like I just went on a sunny vacation. That's what we're going for. The sun-kissed look. Huda Beauty's loose powder. Before I set my under eyes, I'll go in with a beauty blender and make sure there's no creases. Okay, then I just curled my lashes, brush up my brows a little bit. I'm gonna complete my makeup after the gym, like mascara and stuff. This is Tatcha's lip mask. So technically not a gloss, but I love using it every day, especially in the winter when your lips get super dry. It stays on your lips really nicely. Okay, let's go to the gym, shall we? I literally had one bite of this. I didn't know why I thought it was a good idea to eat this while I did my makeup. Okay, while we're here, let's do an OOTD. Leggings and sports bra are Alphalete. And then this shrug is from Aritzia. Slippers, I got these bad boys from Amazon. This was my first time trying Alphalete. Like, I'm shocked because I pretty much live in athletic wear. Really enjoy it. I got it from their Black Friday sale. Love them. I've been really into flare leggings these days because I'm very straight and square, so I feel like it gives me a little bit of curve. This sports bra, like, I'm non-existent up here, so it's perfect for me, but it's quite tiny. I also got an all blue set from there as well, which I don't have anything in blue. Very much influenced by Michelle. I forgot how to pronounce her last name, but I follow her on Instagram and she's one of their ambassadors. Okay, before I forget, I'm gonna take my morning supplements. It happens all the time where it's like 3 p.m. and I'm like, shoot, I forgot to take my supplements for the day. I mentioned in my last video that I love creatine and I've never tried these before. So this is gonna be a real-time reaction. So creatine, but it also has some ginger and other goods in it. It's the green apple flavor, their new flavor. I love their original flavor, which is berry. Creatine, you're supposed to take it with carbohydrate for optimal absorption. So that is why Array sells it in a gummy form. 4 gummies is 5 milligrams. I'm just gonna take 2, so 2.5, a microdose. Delish. It's like candy. Okay, gals, it's officially time to get pumped up for the gym. Little Tyla. I did this last time. I took the wrong turn. Let's get to listen to more music. Okay, we have arrived, so let's go work out, shall we? I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do today. I think I'm gonna do a little full body. Yeah. A little back, booty. Also, I just want to say my battery is running on low, so I'm gonna try and bring you guys along with, but we'll see how much of the workout I can actually record, so fingers crossed. So unfortunately my camera did in fact die. I was able to get a few snippets of the workout. Now I'm just finishing the rest of my chia pudding and I reheated my matcha from this morning because I didn't really drink very much of it. I do work from home, so 95% of the time I'm in loungewear. So I just finished getting ready for the day. I'm ready to lock in, get some work done. I think I'm gonna get a little bit of work done here. And I like going to a coffee shop and editing and whatnot, just change of environment, you know. Working from home, my place isn't overly huge, so I like to get out. I'm able to separate work from home a little bit better that way. That is going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for spending the morning with me. As always, I have so much fun hanging out with you guys and filming these videos, so I hope they bring you comfort, joy, motivation, inspiration. If there's anything else you'd like to see from me, let me know. I think next week I might do a meal prep video. I'm a meal prep gal, okay? Anyways, I hope you guys have an absolutely beautiful day. I'll see you in the next one.